Good morning, students. Next, question number 6 of exercise 6.5. ABC is an equilateral triangle of side to A. The given is this ABC is a triangle which is equilateral in which all sides are equal, having length to A. And in equilateral all sides are equal, so for length of AB, BC and CA all having 2A. Find each of its altitudes. So what is altitude? Altitude, it means height. So you have to take construction. Draw AD perpendicular to BC. So first write here ABC is a equilateral triangle having length to A, and then right here draw AD perpendicular to BC. So in each and every triangle there are 3 altitudes, alright, but in this equilateral triangle the length of all the altitude having same length, alright. So one altitude from vertex A, one from B and another one from C. So we will draw here AD perpendicular to BC and we have to find the length of this altitude AD. Now you have to take these two triangles, triangle ADB and triangle ADC. You have to prove it congruent. So write here in triangle ADB and triangle ABC. So which is the first part? We know that AB is equal to AC. Equal sides. AB is equal to AC. Right here also given. Because the triangle is equilateral and all sides are equal. Second one is, you can see here AD. AD is common in both these two triangles. AD in this triangle also and in this triangle also. Alright. Right here AD is equal to AD. Reason common. And the third one is this one. Angle ADB is equal to angle ABC, 90 degree each. Now the first one is hypotenuse of this right triangle, because ADB and ADC are right triangle. So that's why this AB and AC are the hypotenuse of this two triangle. One of them angle is right angle and another one is side. So by which rule? RHS. R stands for right angle, H stands for hypotenuse and S stands for sides. So by RHS rule, triangle ADB congruent to triangle ADC. Now you will take here BD is equal to DC by CPCD. BD is equal to DC. BD is the part of this triangle and DC is the part of this triangle. So right here BD is equal to DC by CPCD. CPCD is congruent part of the congruent triangle. We know that the length of BC is 2A. So what is the length of BD? Length of BD is half of BC and half of BC is A only. BD is half of BC. So right here BD is equal to BC by 2. Length of BC is 2A. And 2A by 2 is going to cancel. So what is that here? BD is equal to A only. Now this is A, this is 2A, and this is a right angle triangle, this one, ADB. We can easily find the length of AD by Pythagoras property. Alright, so by Pythagoras property, by Pythagoras, this ADB is a right angle triangle, hypotenuse is AB. Hypotenuse is AB square, perpendicular is AD, and the base is BD. Alright, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of square of other two sides. and hypotenuse is to AB. Now what is the AB? Length of AB is 2A. So put here 2A. Length of AD is, which can find? So write as it is AD square, and the length of BD is how much? It is A only. A square. Now 2A square is how much? 2 square 4. A square, B square, and take this plus A square on this left side. So it is minus A square. Now what is 4A square minus A square? 3A square is equal to AD square. Now take the square on the left hand side, which will become square root. Root 3A square is equal to AD, and it is under root 3A. So AD is under root 3A, which is the altitude of this equilateral triangle. This is your question number 6. Next, this is your question number 7. This is the important question. Prove that the sum of the squares of sides of rhombus is equal to the sum of the square of its diagonal. So first, we have drawn rhombus. This ABCD is a rhombus in which all sides are equal. We know that AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to DA, and there are two diagonals in this rhombus, diagonal AC and diagonal BD. Both diagonal AC and BD intersect each other at point O. Alright. So right here ABCD is a rhombus in which diagonal AC, diagonal AC and diagonal BD intersect each other at point where O. And we also know that diagonals of a rhombus bisect each other at right angle also. Each other at right angle. It means this is 90 degree. Alright. Angle AOB, angle AOB, angle BOC, angle COD, and angle DOA. All are right angles. And the diagonals bisect each other. So bisect means what? This BO is equal to OD and this AO is equal to OC. You will also write that BO is equal to OC and BO is equal to OD. It is also given. Now we have to prove that what? Prove that the sum of the square of the sides of rhombus. Sum of the square of sides of rhombus. So sum means plus. Sum of the square of sides. There are four sides: AB, BC, CD, and DA. So we have to square of its sides. AB square plus BC square plus CD square plus DA square is equal to the sum of the square of its diagonal. So there are two diagonals AC and BD. AC square plus diagonal BD square. Now first you can see here AB square plus BC square plus CD square plus DA square. So this AB side comes in which right triangle? So you can see here this is AOB is a right triangle in which AB is what? AB is the hypotenuse. Alright, because this is right angle and the side opposite to right angle is hypotenuse. In this triangle BOC, hypotenuse is which one? BC. In this triangle COD, hypotenuse is CD, and in this triangle DOE, hypotenuse is DA. So we have to apply Pythagoras property in all these four triangles. We have to apply Pythagoras property in triangle AOB, triangle BOC, triangle COD, and respectively triangle DOA. So right here first in triangle AOB. So in triangle AOB, hypotenuse is, you can see here AB. So AB square is equal to sum of the square of other two sides. Other two sides are OB and OA. So right here AB square is equal to OB square plus OB square. So take this equation number 1. Another triangle in triangle BOC, this one. So in this triangle, hypotenuse is BC. This hypotenuse is opposite to this right angle. So write here BAOC hypotenuse BC square is equal to OB square plus OC square. This is question number 2. Another one, third triangle similarly COD. In triangle COD, hypotenuse CD. So CD square is equal to OC square plus OD square. And the last triangle DOA. So in triangle DOA, hypotenuse is DA is equal to OD square plus OA square. This is equation number 4. Now we have to add in equation number 1, 2, 3 and 4. So when you add in all this equation, you have to add left hand side and right hand side separately. Alright. So you can see here AB square, BC square, CD square, DA square. This comes on left hand side. So you have to add this left hand side separately and this right hand side separately. So we will get what? Adding equation 1, 2, 3 and 4. So you can see the left hand side, what is come here? AB square plus BC square plus AB square plus BC square. And on the other side, OA square plus OB square. Next, OB square plus OC square. Next, OC square plus OD square. Next, OD square plus OA square. So you can see here on the right hand side, OA square comes how many times? 2 times. Next, OB square plus OB square is again 2 times. OC square plus OC square is 2 OC square. And OD square plus OD square is again 2 OD square. So you have to take 2 common from each and every term. So you will get 2 times OA square plus OB square plus OC square plus OD square. Alright student. Now we know that diagonals of this rhombus bisect each other and AO is equal to what? OC. So you can write this OA as OC or you can write this OC as OA. Alright. So write here OA as OC square. Alright. OA square written as OC square and this is OC square. And OB square is equal to plus OD square. You can see here BO is equal to OD. Now you can write BO or OB as OD. So write here OD square plus the last term is again OD square. So OC square plus OC square. How much? OC square plus OC square is 2 OC square. And OD square plus OD square is again 2 OD square. So again 2 is common from 2 OC square and 2 OD square. So when you will take 2 common, so 1 2 is already coming outside. So 2 2s are how much? 4. So 4 OC square plus OD square. OC square plus OD square. Now OC is what? OC is half of AC. Because AO is equal to OC, it means O is the midpoint of AC. Then you can write OC as half of AC like this. AC over to power square. And again this OD is half of which one? BD. OD is half of BD. So right here BD over 2 square. Now open square, AC square is AC square over 2 square is 4. And the next time BD square is written as BD square and 2 square is again 4. Now taking LCM, so 4 is LCM, but you can take 4 common from this two terms from the denominator. Alright, so we get 4 AC square plus BD square. This 4 to cancel. So what is left on the right hand side? AC square plus BD square. You can see here AC square plus BD square is equal to AB square, BC square, CD square plus DA square. You can see here AB square, BC square plus CD square plus DA square. Alright, so this is your proof of question number 7. Next, this is your question number 8. In figure, O is a point in the interior of a triangle ABC. So ABC is given triangle in which O is a point in the interior of this triangle. And there are three perpendicular given. So first is OD perpendicular to BC, OF perpendicular to AB, and OE perpendicular to AC. So we have to prove its two parts. The first is OA square plus OB square plus OC square minus OD square minus OE square minus OF square is equal to AF square plus BD square plus CE square. And the second part is AF square plus BD square plus CE square is equal to AE square plus CD square plus BF square. So first, you can see here this is a right angle, but no one is here right triangle. So we have to take construction. We have to join here OA, OB and OC. So you can see here there are how many right triangles? There are total 6 right triangles. Which one? This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Triangle AFO is a right triangle. Triangle BFO, triangle BDO, triangle CDO, triangle CEO and triangle AEO. So there are total 6 right triangles. And in right triangle we normally apply Pythagoras property. Clear? So OA square, OB square and OC square. So you can see here OA, this is OA. So OA comes in 2 triangles. First one is triangle OAF or second one is OAE. Clear? But we will take here triangle this one AFO. Alright, we will take triangle AFO. Second one OB. So OB comes in again 2 triangles, triangle OBD and triangle OBF. But we will take here which one? Triangle this one BDO. And the third we will take triangle this one CEO. Triangle AFO, triangle BDO and triangle CEO. So we have to apply here Pythagoras property. So the name of first triangle is in triangle AFO. So in triangle AFO, this is right angle. So this is right angle. So which is hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is opposite to this right angle, which is OA. So right here OA square is equal to how much? Sum of the square of other 2 sides. So the 2 sides are OF and AF. So right here OF square plus AF square. Clear students? This is your equation number 1. Next, triangle BDO. This one BDO. This is right angle. So the hypotenuse is OB. So OB square is equal to OD square plus BD square. Take this equation number 2. And the last triangle CEO. In triangle CEO. Hypotenuse is which one? Hypotenuse is OC. So OC square is equal to OE square plus and CE square. Equation number 3. Now OA square, OB square and OC square. You can see here which sign comes here? Plus. So you have to adding equation 1, 2 and 3. Adding equation number 1, 2 and 3. So when we are adding again, add left hand side and right hand side separately. So OA square plus OB square plus OC square is equal to OF square plus AF square plus OD square plus BD square plus OE square plus CE square. Alright, now this implies OD square plus OD square plus OC square. So you have to take OF square, OD square and OB square on left hand side. Clear? According to this given condition. OD square, OE square and OF square. So when you take this on left hand side, so this sign become changed. This positive sign become negative. So it is minus OD square minus what? OE square and plus OF square becomes minus OF square is equal to what should left here? AF square plus second term is BD square and the last term is BD square. So you can see here this is the proof of our first part. Alright, OA square plus OB square plus OC square minus OD square minus OE square minus OF square is equal to AF square plus BD square plus CE square. Now we have to prove second part. So the second part is further proof of this first part. Alright, we have to prove this first part further. So write this equation again. A square plus B square plus C square is equal to write this term OD square plus OD square plus OD square minus OD square minus OB square minus OF square. So you have to what? You have to write this right hand side on left hand side and this left hand side on the right hand side. You have to interchange the terms. Alright. Now next step is AF square plus BD square plus CE square is equal to, now you have to let this OA square with which term? OA square minus OE square. This OA square and OE square. Next we will take this OB square with which term? OF square. And the last is OC square minus OD square. Now you can see here OA square minus OE square comes in this triangle, triangle AEO, and this is a right triangle in which OA is what? Hypotenuse. So OA square is equal to OE square plus AE square using Pythagoras property, or you can write this term as OB square minus OB square is equal to AE square. So you can see here OA square minus OB square is equal to which term? AE square. So write this term as AE square. Next, OB square minus OF square. So OB and OF side comes in this triangle. OB and OF comes in this triangle, triangle BFO. So in this triangle BFO, hypotenuse is OB. So you can write this OB square is equal to OF square plus BF square. Or you can take this OF square on left hand side. So it is OB square minus OF square is equal to BF square. So you can see here this OB square minus OF square is equal to BF square. And the last OC square minus OD square comes in which triangle? OC square minus OD square. This triangle, triangle CDO, which is equal to CD square. Now see here, AF square plus BD square plus CE square, AF square plus BD square plus CE square is equal to AE square plus CD square, AE square plus CD square plus BF square. Alright, so this is your proof of question number